here? I don't know what's going on.
So go that way. Good morning. I don't even know why I have all this energy because I'm definitely tired, but we are at Patasko State Park, and we are going to hike. I'm so excited. I'm with my line sister, Winnie. I will introduce y'all to her very soon. And so yeah, so just got here. You know, in our truest fashion, we always give a time, and it's always like an hour and a half after that time. So, but I'm very excited, and let's have some fun. Everyone meet Winnie.
Oh,
It's a video, girl.
oh okay.
I'm crying. So we are about to start our trail once we know where it starts.
It starts, yeah. Yeah. What's up there?
I don't even know.
Okay.
But yeah, we are gonna do the Cascade. That's Cascade Falls.
Yeah.
Okay, Cascade Falls Trail,
Can you believe we had to pay for nature?
which is crazy.
Like, the thing that God has blessed us with. I have to open my wallet and pay for it to just see it.
Just to see it.
America is a scam.
I'm crying. Y'all, we found somebody's house in this park. In this trail.
In the bushes. What the hell? What the helly? What the heliarte?
That is crazy. And it's pretty big. Why are you? Why would you go that way?
What other way is there?
This way.
But that's more complicated.
Y'all, what makes more sense? That way or this way where there's rocks? You go what? You go get your vans wet in the water?
Wait.
Yeah.
Hold on, let's see. What the hell? What the hell?
I'm freaking crying.
These rocks is moving. Be careful now.
See? Now imagine, where were you going to stop over there? All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Anyway, I am now on my way to this queer sip and paint situation, and of course, because all the timing changes and oh my god, so I'm late. It's supposed to start at 2. It is 2:27 now. It says I'll get there around like 2:40ish. So that is the goal at the moment. I'm here with my sissy.
Hey guys.
Hey guys. Anyway, so we are actually on our way to this Women in Finance mixer in DC. Which is actually, I sent this to my sister for her to go because I am not in finance. And she is graduating with a finance degree from Morgan State University. Okay, period. At the end of this month. So I'm so very much proud of her. Or actually, it's mid-month, actually. Yeah. It's mid-month. Her birthday is at the end of this month. But anyway, so we are finally here. We were going to take the train, but you know, as we truly are in our African fashion, are late. So we drove in. So I'm very excited. And we shall be on our way.
We shall.
But yes, and we're in Washington, D.C. as well. And I just believe in redefining financial freedom. I believe that despite living in one of the wealthiest countries in the world, we're still retiring and going back to work. We're still living paycheck to paycheck. And so this conversation, this forum, this space is so important. So I'm super excited to sit alongside these amazing women, and I'll pass it along.
Own our money, own our things, own our wealth, own our story, own it. Woo, I'm talking to somebody. So that's why I got involved in Black Women Invest, right? Black Women Invest was started, she got started a little bit before the pandemic, right? And it was started out of, I want to say Texas. And I just love the story. I just love the story. And the story is, we want to empower enough, or you're curious about what someone else has, or thinking like, am I comparing? How am I competing with others? Am I going to be okay? These are hard questions that you have to answer, right? And you can only do that by starting with a plan and by really digging deep and understanding what's going on.
All right.
Oh, let me give
How would you rate it?
I would rate it a 10 out of 10, actually.
I honestly, for someone who's not in finance, I think they talked a lot about like financial literacy and like financial stability and just financial growth and
This was
you
not
know,
just for people in the
generational.
finance
Yeah,
industry. This
it
was
wasn't
for-
an event that was like focused solely on
Oh my God.
it wasn't focused solely on finance in the terms of like if you were just in the finance industry. I think it was all about generational wealth, and I think that is one of the most beautiful things, especially as a Black woman. We don't talk about it enough. I think there's too many women of color who are not in spaces where they talk about it, and they're not able to put themselves in a financial stable place. And so honestly, this event really opened my eyes to a lot of things, and I think I definitely want to invest in being in that space, right? And getting to a place where I'm not just thinking short term, but I'm also thinking long term now. And so, yeah, honestly, great event. Wouldn't trade it for the world. And like women of color, I just want so much for us, and I want us to be in the most financial place ever. I think we have so much of the world on our backs, and I think it's also time that like self-love also looks like being financially sound, you know, and being financially stable. And so I want this for us. So I don't know what next steps really are right now. I think it's, getting like my immediate finances in order and stuff, and then being able to get to a place where it's like, I want money working for me, And so, yeah. So like, this is great. This is wonderful. And I'm so glad I showed my sister this event. I was so proud of her to see her like be in the space of other people in the field that she's getting a degree in. And I am so proud of her. Even the questions that came out of her mouth, I was just like, yes, you know, show them that you interested. You try to get a job, okay? So yeah, so this is just such a beautiful event, and I am so glad that I came, and my sister made me come for more support. So this is great. Good morning. Actually, it's afternoon, but hey y'all. I think it's been a while since I've like recorded, actually, because I'm like behind. But happy Pride Month. It's the first, and I'm going out with my friend. We're going to this jazz thing, actually unpride related, actually, but here we are. So yeah, so I'm excited for today. I'm excited to just like be, you know. But first, matcha, and I'm gonna get my friend a muffin, and then we'll be on our way to go. So I'm excited. All right, y'all, got the deeds. Didn't have matcha. This little matcha shortage, I'm over it. I'm so over it. But got me a regular latte with lavender syrup, so that will suffice. And then also got this blueberry hibiscus tea, which I think is actually pretty good. I think I'm gonna start drinking more tea as like a way to, you know, not like just to like clean my system, you know what I'm saying?
Welcome to Washington, D.C.
And I don't know if other people's cars do that, but mine does. But anyway, so yeah, so I think I'm gonna start drinking some tea. And maybe I'll like do something on there, like trying different teas and see if I like it or not. Yeah, so, and then I also got a sandwich because I don't know when I'm gonna eat next, so I was like, I should probably do that. So yeah, now I'm on my way to my friends. Mind you, I need to work on like time management. And to be fair, it wasn't even my fault. There was traffic because it looked like a tree was about to fall down on the main road, so it was like taking a while to like go. But I was supposed to be at my first place at 1. It's 2 o'clock. So yeah, and I love that she knows that like I do try my best. I do try my best. But yeah, I don't know. I need to work on my time management.
Reach a girl by the table.
wish you truth. We wish that you drink water because you might be dehydrated, right? And eat some vegetables because they good for you, you know? And be honest with yourself. You know that your knuckle is ashy. So put some lotion and moisturize your situation. No diddy, all right? And with that being said, we wish you love, we wish you peace, truth, happiness, and the best week ahead. Peace, yo.
We are on a little adventure today. We're currently in Anacostia, in DC, and it's June 4th, and we're at this cafe. It's called like Sweet Tooth and Cakes or something like that. It's really cute, very spacious actually. So I'm currently getting some breakfast, and I am going to go to this pop-up that's happening today, which is also part of the reason why I'm here. So I'm going to be multitasking with work and like also checking out the pop-up, and that's gonna start at 12. So I'm gonna get there a little early so that way I'm not running into any issues, or like hopefully not being in like an extremely long line or whatever. So I'm excited for the day. I'm also excited to go back home. I just have been tired recently, but yeah. So hopefully, I mean, from the little, I think this was just open, so the food sounds like it's gonna be good. And I love it. I think it's cute. And I like that it's like loose a little bit. Oh no, this is cute. This is cute. Okay, so I am leaving the place, the pop-up. I actually didn't get anything. And, you know, and I think the reason why was because one of the ladies working there, she was like, if you have to convince yourself to like it, then it is not, like, you shouldn't get it. And I'm taking that to heart, actually. Because, like, the two pieces that I was really leaning towards, because I really wanted the pants, like the pants that they have, the trousers. However, it was either it was extremely way too long, or the waist was too loose. And I just felt like if I'm gonna spend $190, $200 plus dollars, I don't want to have to now spend another $30, $40 to now take it in. So I decided not to get anything, but it was such a great experience. I'm glad I got to see it. I'm also glad that I tried on the clothes, because now I know how their sizing works. So some of the things that I want, where like the sizing was so off, I know now that like what the size is, and so now moving forward, I know what size to get. So like normally I'm like a large, but because a lot of their clothing is oversized, I'm like a medium. So yeah, but other than that, it was a great experience. Loved it. And let's go on to our next meeting. Hey y'all, so I am actually about to head out. I am going to Baltimore, which is so funny because I actually hate going to Baltimore. I just hate driving up there. But today I am inclined to go, mainly because like I was looking for what was I looking for? Oh, I wanted to go to a record store because I want to get some new vinyls. There's specific artists or groups that I'm looking for, so hopefully, fingers crossed, I can find them. Otherwise, I'm just gonna order it, which I would rather support local businesses compared to like just buying it online. But yeah, so. And then after that, we're going to go to this Bake Shop Cafe that is also in Baltimore. So I'm excited about that. I'm thinking about bringing my camera because I accidentally deleted all the photos that I've already taken on it, which is very annoying, but it is what it is. So I think I'm going to do that and just kind of tag along as I do that. So I'm very excited. Great news! So I was looking at the vinyl shop that I normally go to in DC, and they so they have one of these albums that I really like by Salt. But I was like, you know what? Let me see. I was like, I forget that Salt is another vinyl that I do, or at least the artist group that I do want to get some vinyls for. And they had Acts of Faith, which is definitely on my list, but I've been looking for 11, and apparently they were saying that like it looks like it could be out of stock. I really hope it's not, because that vinyl album I've been like looking for forever. So yeah, I'm really excited. So I just ordered them. I do need to make a trip back up to Baltimore probably next month, so I think I might just come and get it then. But I'm excited. The only one is, and I might be butchering her name, I think it's Mereba. I can't find her newest album in a vinyl, so I'm still on the search for that one. So yeah, but anyway, we're going to get food now. Alright y'all, so I am here and this place looks amazing. I'm not gonna hold you. It looks really good. So I ended up getting like the steak and eggs with some potatoes or something like that. And then I got a ube dipped donut because I'm obsessed with ube. And also got like a refresher drink and a matcha latte. But this place is amazing. And I'm wondering if they have like I guess you kind of just vibe at your table. So, but I'm excited to try all this delicious goodness.
Thank you.